All right, we're gonna be playing the Outer Worlds. Uh, all right, new game. Standard health and damage, very normal.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
What's this guy doing?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Okay, attributes. Wait, so this is one-handed melee. Medical science, determination, hack. So lockpick is perception. All right. Next. I don't know. Maybe lockpick? Wait, okay, so... Wait, ranged.
A gunslinger. Oh, they're going to tell stories about you from here to Hephaestus.
Hell yeah, brother. Sneak, hack, lockpick. Inspiration. We'll do stealth.
Subtle and discreet. Exactly what I need.
Actually, defense. Actually, I don't fucking know, man. I'm so indecisive when it comes to this kind of shit. Sure, fuck it.
Things tend to vanish off tables whenever you're around.
Amplitude. Janitor. Factory worker, conveyor operator. We'll just
At
do
least
this.
you'll know not to touch electrical fencing.
Wait, minus 3%. Oh, shock damage received, minus 3%. Yeah, okay. Gender, male. Very male. His face is not looking like that, that's for sure. They don't have skin tones for this facial thing. All right, let's see. His nose. Okay. Look at his hair. They got any cool hairstyles? Damn, the dreads. Ooh. Kind of like 26. Bozo the Clown. Or fucking straight up shaved, man. That's usually what I rock. Then I let it grow out and then I shave it again. Alright, that's kind of boring. I'm gonna go with this. Eyebrow style. The uni. Facial hair. I can go with that, I think. Wait, is there a straight up black? $31. We're gonna go with that. Features, makeup. Make him a fucking moldy piece of cheese. Got beat up by his fucking stepmom. Ah, fuck all that. Dirt, scar, age. Alright. What is my name? Alright, enter. Next. Next.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
What's going on?
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Orbiting laboratory.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down to 90%. Its drive is
Shit.
inoperable.
What?
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? A bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
What? Holy fuck, okay.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that
shit.
idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste.
Okay, let me look at some settings here. All right, controls. So I guess this is gonna be the same. See.
Thorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head.
Okay, let me get this down a little bit.
Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Okay. What'd that do? That shit landed right on him. That's fucked up. Right? Controls. Companion 1. There's companions. B. Is there anything on B? Looks really cool. Holy fuck. I don't feel like this is 90. I just wasted that. Used to F being on the loop. The fuck is that? A fucking Fortnite pinata?
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Ow.
Hey, you. Come here.
What's up,
You've
bruh?
tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, wow, that stings. Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
You're hiding in a cave, you blocked off the exit, you're as good as dead.
Spacer's choice policy clearly stipulates that dead and as good as dead are two completely different properties of matter. Unless I'm dead, I'm contractually obligated to attend to my post. I will report that illegally grounded spacecraft if it is the last thing I do. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
Give me your gun, and I'll go get help.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun.
That was easy.
Got some spare ammo.
Me
Not
your
counting
only
the bullet
gun.
on my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all.
Yeah, I'll take
All
that too.
Spacer's choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
Where am I?
Hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
Saltuda. I'm off, man. Later, guy. Got any trash I can take?
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
Damn, this does feel like some New Vegas. I know it's made by the same devs, pretty much. Sprat hide. Oh, a slow-mo button. That's sick. How do I... Weapon management. Okay. He didn't have shit. Okay, I almost said 8-bit, but it's a bit cartridge. What if I break this down? Okay. So you can search the legs and shit. That's pretty cool. I wonder if I can stealth kill this bitch. Nice. I'm getting a little bit of dropped frames here and there, but that's my fucking because I'm recording this as well. We'll just have to see.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed! Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
So I heard I found one of your teammates held up in a cave. Holed up in a cave.
Really? How is he?
He'll make it.
Shouldn't have done that. Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized to receive medical aid from off-brand physicians. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some. Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
Okay.
That's a fine bonus.
And skill points leveling up. Yeah. Okay, level up. You've been promoted. We're gonna go with ranged. Ranged. Melee. Melee. Defense. Defense. We'll just Location head effect. Okay. We've gained it healthier, grown healthier. Um, I think I'll take that. 25% more damage being alone. Journal. Okay.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Marauder, please be informed that ignoring you is dangerous for your health. Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessel. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction. I detect an elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. Please prepare yourself for lethal deterrence. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengage in airlocks.
What?
Prepare to reject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
Okay. Is this Hawthorne's ship?
This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I deduce from the tone of your voice that Captain Hawthorne failed to meet you at the designated location.
Jeez, you got fucking crushed.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently
This is fucking
inoperable. Our
ridiculous.
main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. The settlement of Edgewater is located nearby. I recommend speaking to the administrator of Edgewater and requesting assistance. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new captain's identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand? Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Okay. See if I can lower any of this. Are there any other goodies on this ship? Wait, I did get a assault rifle.
If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain.
Okay, a workbench allows you to repair, upgrade, and modify your weapons and armor. %, 94, 5%. Okay. Oh, it's not a walk up and climb deal.
Want to be a brand new you? Try out our respecification machine. Alex installed it himself, right before he died.
Respec. Okay. Cancel. I don't want to respec. Thanks, Brick.
The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed.
Alright. Well, let's see what's up here real fast and we'll get the fuck out of here.
Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown. These are the crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me.
Okay. Well, guess we're out of here.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
Really, after I patched up your friend?
Yeah, fair point. I'll let it go this time. If you're looking to help us out with our marauder problem, talk to Constable Reyes over in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
The one that she just made? What is this? I'm glad I finally picked this up. It was on Game Pass, but I like getting my games on Steam, and I wanted the DLC. I bought this on a PS4 right before I bought a computer. And you can imagine how that went. Just didn't fucking play it at all. So I rebought it on a PC. I'm glad I did, because I think the PS4 version of this only ran at like fucking 30 FPS. Tool to hack computers, huh? Let's go where I'm supposed to go. Revolver. I'm gonna put my cam up here. There we go. This is cool. I wish I could have refunded this on the PS4 because I didn't even play it.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend. Your pod? What are you on about? You take a bruise to the cranium? Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices.
Never got your name on Databite.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
Do what I want. Depends on the work. Offering me a job.
Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites. We rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see? 4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
You know, one thing I've always hated about subtitles, and I wish I could break myself from this, but ever since I was like younger and able to read, anytime subtitles come up on a screen, I don't look at anything but the letters. So it's like very distracting. Like if movies have subtitles in it, I can barely fucking remember what happens because it's like I'm not watching the film, I'm just reading the whole fucking time.
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
Okay. Alright, I'll be back. Let's see, journal. Let's go get all these, all this stuff. The treasure back here? There is. Okay. feel like there's some kind of weird mouse acceleration. Let me see how I can turn that off. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. I had to edit the INI file, and this is actually the raw input now. Feels much better. It turned off the smoothing. Let me see something. Yeah. Okay. What's going on here?
The grease monkey, Argo? Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
You Reed? I was told I should talk to you.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
I think you may have the wrong idea about me.
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
The ship needs repair. I'm looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Let's hear it.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
When you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
What a surprise. I never would have guessed.
I am not trying to pull one over on you, friend. You were bound to run into them sooner or later. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Why?
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
All right, Reed.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you.
Man, I
You
just
will
picked
need
the
an
fucking
administrative
solo
passcode
perk.
in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Sure.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Alright, best friend. Let me fix my camera real quick. Shit always resets every time. Gotta do anything. There we go. Okay.
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. Got a sec? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
About the deserters. So what's the other side of it?
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. Life's hard here, especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
I'll stop
Thanks,
by.
mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad
I ain't gonna
used to
cut
say
these
anyways.
people's power off unless they're assholes. That dude seems kind of like a dick. Alright, let's journal. Set active. This one's 42 meters away.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. What? Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Abernathy.
And what are you doing here? Visiting? Well, let me give you the grand tour. This here's my domicile, and there's the door.
Here to collect your gravesite fees.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
Told me everything. How long did you think you could keep a secret like this?
Sounds like he's already told you. You may as well hear it from me. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies.
Don't say that, Mr. Abernathy. You still got a couple decades in you.
I'd steer clear, Ms. Holcomb. My affliction's bound to be contagious. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
That's fucked up. Sorry to hear that.
You are? Oh, wow. First time anyone's ever told me that. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
How can I help?
There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
I'll do it.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it. Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives.
Okay.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
Why?
Yeah, huh?
Fuck you, bitch.
Oh, I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Shut up.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Relax, I'm clean.
So everyone says, until someone forgets to cough into their elbow, and then we're all dying of plague. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Silas sent me to collect your dues.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
I mean, you're broke.
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
I have to be, if only to prepare myself for my inevitable dressing down at the hands of corporate. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions. Much obliged. What can I do for you? Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor? You may think that, but the tidiness of my fellow worker is my responsibility. Alive or otherwise. Whether you're showing up to work or going to that great cannery in the sky, it's my job to make you look like a million bits.
Fuck. No money out of that guy.
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Can I be in here?
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy. Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
These papers aren't signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
What the fuck? It's kind of you, I guess. You have to pay for your neighbor's gravesite fees?
If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
So the guy shot himself?
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
It's an awful thing to say. Must be tough losing family.
Eugene wasn't family.
Thought you said you were his closest living relative.
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death.
Oh, God.
I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines.
That's crazy.
Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did
People
to
are
himself
property?
was vandalism.
Can't be serious.
I'm plenty serious. In fact, I'm a little upset Eugene didn't think things through. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
He's a person, not an asset.
Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
All right, later.
Where are we headed? That's on account of how I never met her. I don't rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
That's fucked up.
It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
We'll talk later. least you don't have a fucking annoying stamina bar.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss. Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house. Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you?
About those fees you wanted.
You run into any trouble?
Conrad says he can't afford to pay.
Conrad's barbershop is a yawning pit that swallows his every bit. I keep telling him he should cut a few corners. Skimp out on the disinfectant. You gotta put the squeeze on Conrad. Find some dirt on him. Maybe check his back room.
I'll take a look. Let's go fucking extort this badge. What did it say about fast travel? Shit. On off his teeth. Gold teeth. I feel like that's all I need to really know.
What can I do for you?
Know about Eugene. Why not use his teeth as collateral for your gravesite?
You know about Eugene? How?
I just walked in your back room, man.
Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
Sure he won't miss them.
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's Choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb. Desperate measures. I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees. I'm sure that I have no other choice. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Okay. I don't care how that dude killed himself. The loading screen. My encoder freaks out every time the loading finishes.
Fancy threads. That some kind of hibernation suit?
We need to talk about Eugene.
Yeah? What about him?
You first, I know you buried him. Wait.
Yeah. Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be. The night we was supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit. When I woke up, his body was gone. Spirited away, vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by marauders. Or he rose from the dead. Let me know if you find anything.
Okay. Southeast. Flowers are cool looking.
When I was little.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
Gravesite fees.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling. The war. The coming apocalypse. Man versus machine. I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just my luck. I ask for backup and the boss sends me one of them simple folk. All right. Listen real close. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
The resistance needs another gun. I am for hire.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saw tuna cans, mostly, some Spacer's chaw, few bit carts. I'll reward you for your aid.
Persuade.
Enlistment fees. Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the resistance a bad name.
What do you need done?
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
Okay. Let's go talk to that dude.
Grave digging's a fine profession. Always work to be had, and nary a word. You run into any trouble? Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to.
Went out of my way for you.
And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
Fuck.
Oh, suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another.
Abernathy was trying to hide his own illness.
Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy. What? No. If I knew he was sick, I would have had him reported. I needed his fees because of his name. A, for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see?
Okay, we're gonna go with ranged, tech, and dialogue. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Skills. Character. Alright, side quest, die robot. We'll go ahead and do this. It really does have the New Vegas kind of feel to it, like the old Fallout games. I need to finish playing those. I can't remember if I have any videos of all the Fallout games. I don't know why I just went in here. Sorry. Skill points available. Wait, oh, I have more. I thought I wasn't paying attention. We'll give a melee, defense, stealth, ranged, leadership, bam, and we'll get another dialogue. Okay. Wonder if there's a fix for the aim and zoom. Combat drone. Cool how their your sidekicks are seem like they're fairly intelligent, like they talk and shit. Can I open whatever that is? This is wild looking. What the fuck?
Nice one.
What the fuck?
Don't mess with us.
The treasure over here? Alright. I'm enjoying this.
Bring us honor, soldier. You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will.
I like how you can see the light.
But you are one, and the
through his
enemy
ear.
is legion. What you need is an equalizer.
I don't see shit
weapon
like
to
that
strike
often.
fear in their cold mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
Secret weapon in the lavatory?
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
Let you know if I
On
find
the
it.
double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
Alright, where's this lavatory? Vending machine. How much money? Where's my money? Is this my money? Okay, it is. I don't have enough. I don't. Where? It has to be that. Wonder what'll happen if I
Great work.
Got my sights on you.
Where the fuck? Okay, so I'm trespassing. Oh, it's fucking marked on the map. In his house. Never mind. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I'm not used to missions being so straightforward and giving me all these fucking... Damn.
Easy.
Wonder if the plague's ever gonna...
You're not a big drinker, are you?
You read the latest
Only the part that said.
Pick up sealed bundle. Grenade launcher? Wait. Let me break down some of this shit. Alright, do I gotta... What does it say? Return to Ludwig? Okay. Oh shit. Got a weapon mod.
Another day at the cannery.
Hopefully there's been less stutters. Seems to be running a lot smoother for me right now. Wait, I gotta talk to the homie. I like this geometry. It's a unique look. Man, I was looking at fucking Starfield, man. The minimum requirements for that is a 1070. And SSD, and I don't have enough space for that shit. I don't think that... I'm gonna try it, but I don't think it's gonna run well on my computer. Found that package you mentioned.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig. Fun. This ain't some quarterly performance review, soldier. Ours is a grave and sacred duty. Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson. I've been after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module. If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
Alright, let's just go for it. Okay, retrieve the logic module. Any of if any of you guys want me to record all the old Fallout games and
I
shit, or
used to skip
continue
rocks in
doing
the
that,
river till Constable
I'll do
Reyes
that.
ticketed me for unlicensed terraforming. I think she was jealous.
I would
She don't wanna skip
really
rocks.
want to play through Fallout 3 in New Vegas again. But I want some time to pass before I do Fallout 4. I've played the fucking shit out of that game. I'm a hunter, huh?
Down they go!
Oh, God. Oh shit, how do I fucking heal? I don't know how to heal. What are the fucking controls? Inhaler is F, okay. Jesus Christ, these dudes are fucked. This fucking asshole throwing rocks at me. Where's homegirl at? Did she get fucked up? Let's see what's in this cave. If there's more of those things, I'm running out of here. I don't want to get fucking killed.
Nice.
Okay. Some goodies. No Skyrim jumping in this.
I always wanted to poke around in here. Watch out!
Come on. Clicking my fucking thumb out. I guess this is it, huh? Okay, that works.
Adjacent unit.
Cool. Oh, I can sell shit. Wait. Hold on a second. Inventory. Armor management. I didn't even realize I had armor. Armor 9. Cool. I got a helmet. Okay, let's make some money. Weapon parts, I'll keep that. Damn, you don't get shit for this. Oh, another weapon mod. Just run in here. By holding the attack button, you can charge. Okay. Let's see. Plus 20% sprint speed. Plus 25% walk speed. I feel like that's going to come in handy. The hack mule.
Doing anything here?
I don't have much of this ammo at all. Is X?
Easy.
What? Damn, how do I... No. Back. I'm not redirecting the power.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah, alright, so that's... I don't know how I'm gonna get into that door. Um... Fuck, I don't think I can get in there.
Unexpected.
Incoming! Everyone all right?
Processing. Searching
Here they
for
come!
Nice. Should be locked.
You're not real. You're not real.
Okay,
no,
man.
just leave me alone.
How do I get down there?
Go away, Phantom. No, just leave me alone. No, just leave me alone. You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot, scram. You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
This dude's crazy as fuck. You're not imagining me.
Of course. Do excuse me. I experience brief flashes of mania during which I am visited by the phantoms of my imagination.
God.
Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
What is it you do here?
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
You're an engineer?
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
If you worked on these mechanicals, you must know a way to stop them.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
Persuade. Made it this far.
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead. Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room.
It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
Any idea where I can find a logic module?
Funny thing, I was working on a logic module just before the mayhem started. Security chief found me and confiscated the logic module.
Okay, off we are. Riot control armor. Skill kit utility. It's a nice touch being able to move the shit around. Very cool. Quiet muzzler. I guess that's like some kind of a suppressor. I've already looked around in there.
Nicely done.
Okay. What was there another mission that I was supposed to do here? Let's go ahead and reprogram these fuckers. Wait, how do I get up there? Oh. Modify behavior, select new module, select new target, find intruders. Wait, where am I supposed to go? Flaw tutorial. During your adventures, things may happen to your character that can trigger a flaw offer. Taking the flaw is optional, but doing so provides you with a perk. Choice is yours. Getting burned too many times. It's made you susceptible to plasma damage. What? Fuck, that's a lot. Plus 25 damage from those fucking things? Reject. Hell no, I'm not taking that. I'll just earn the perks myself. Fuck all that shit. What happened? Okay, Victor, I need to... Alright, how do I... Map? So you can just fast travel like that. That's nice. It's convenient. It's not annoying as fuck as a lot of other games.
Another day at the cannery.
Don't go knocking your work.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar de Soto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do? Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, The collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Is it a Bible?
It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
Here.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn. Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
Sounds like life to me. At least you still have your mission work here. Give your life a meaningful purpose.
Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches. Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
What's in it for me?
Spiritual counseling, someone to watch your back, not to mention a grown-up in the party.
I'm 28.
Exactly. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
Sounds good.
Fantastic. Let me get my things in order and I'll catch up with you.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
Okay. I'm gonna save, and I'll come back to this later. Peace.